That breaking news before the break, we are just learning that a judge has denied another one of rapper Sean Diddy Combs' requests to be released on bail. Remember, he's behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, waiting for his trial to get started next year in May. He's been detained for 2 months on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, which he's pled not guilty to. Courtney Loss is following this for us. We were waiting for this decision. We got it in now. What do we know?
All right, well, it's 5 pages, and the takeaway here is that the judge is saying that no condition or combination of conditions will reasonably assure the safety of the community. And that was what New York prosecutors were saying. I was in court twice last week, and I listened to these prosecutors say that he was a danger to the community, and they showed that video, that surveillance video of him from 2016 brutally beating his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, saying that he has a propensity to violence, and that alone is a reason why we cannot agree to the proposed bail package.
Breaking news in the ongoing legal battle involving rapper Sean Diddy Combs. Once again, a judge has denied his latest request for bail. Diddy, one of the biggest names in music and business, has been behind bars for 2 months at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He's facing serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, charges he firmly denies, pleading not guilty. The judge's decision, detailed in a 5-page ruling, was clear. No conditions, not even the strictest ones, could guarantee the safety of the community. Prosecutors have been adamant, arguing that Diddy poses a danger to society. They presented chilling evidence, including a surveillance video from 2016 showing an alleged violent assault on his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. This video, they say, demonstrates a history of violence and reinforces their stance against bail.
His team had offered $50 million, a home of his in Miami, as collateral, and they said that he would live in an apartment on Manhattan's Upper East Side, monitored by 24-hour security. That he would only talk to his attorneys, that he would only have certain family members on a pre-approved list, and that he would actually be under stricter conditions than he is at the jail in Brooklyn. But clearly, this is the 3rd time. This judge not buying it.
What was Diddy like in court? You were there twice last week. What was his demeanor like?
I mean, he was smiling on Friday, turned around and looked at his children. All of his children were there except for his infant child. His mother was there. He looked a little thinner. He looked a little worse for wear. But he has seemed upbeat and positive. And a few days earlier on Wednesday, so a week ago today, his legal team had a win because his team was able to say that New York prosecutors wrongly obtained 16 pages of notes from his jail cell during a routine sweep, that it had his defense strategy, it had witnesses that they planned to call at the criminal trial in May, and the judge agreed.
Diddy's defense team didn't hold back in their proposal, a staggering $50 million bail package, including a luxury Miami property as collateral and promises of 24-hour armed security at a monitored Manhattan apartment. He would only interact with his lawyers and select family members on a pre-approved list. Despite these offers, the judge wasn't convinced. This marks the 3rd time Diddy's bid for freedom has been denied. His courtroom demeanor has sparked much discussion. Last week, he appeared thinner and visibly tired, but maintained a positive front, smiling at his children and family who came to support him. His mother and all but his youngest child were present during the hearings.
That those should have been protected under attorney-client privilege. So there was a feeling today among reporter friends of mine and people in the building here that, maybe there's a chance that the judge, given he's taking several days to think about this, he asked for both sides to write a letter, that he might release him. But this is the 3rd time. His team, we're waiting for a response from them, from his legal team. They could appeal again. But we were talking to Danny Savalos earlier, and he said, they would have to propose something new and different to potentially be successful for a 4th attempt.
Boy, Loss, thank you for being on this for us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Interestingly, his legal team did score a small but significant victory. A judge ruled that 16 pages of defense notes confiscated during a jail sweep containing sensitive information, including their trial strategy, were protected under attorney-client privilege. This win fueled speculation that bail might be granted, but today's ruling closed that door yet again. The next step for Diddy's legal team could involve another appeal, but experts say they'll need to present something groundbreaking to sway the court. Until then, the hip-hop mogul will remain in custody as he prepares for his trial, set to begin next May. A trial that promises to be one of the most closely watched cases in recent history. As this story develops, one thing is clear: Sean Diddy Combs' legal battle is far from over.